What are you doing here? I thought you had the night off.
I got called in. Another girl quit, I guess.
Jeez. You think that they'd figure out that they need to make some changes around here? How long can you legitimately claim that people just don't want to work and believe it?
Management here has their heads so far up their own asses. They won't have a change. Did you hear a new person is starting tonight?
So they roped in another poor bastard. That's probably why you're here, to train them.
Don't wish that evil on me. Why would I want to waste my time? They never stay and they expect me to share out my tips with them at the end of the night.
Speak of the devil.
Damn, nobody said they were gonna be cute.
You're not lying. The real test is if they can handle us.
Mira, I have yet to meet anyone who can handle us.
I have a really good idea for a prank to play on them.
Do tell.
Okay, so you're gonna tell them. Oh, shh. They're coming over here. Hey, you must be the new person.
Forgive me if I'm not that enthused. We get a new person almost every week.
Then they usually quit by the end of that same week.
What about us? We stick around because we're a special form of masochists.
Did they tell you who you'd be training under? You don't need training. Well, if this ain't your first rodeo, why don't you take the first table? Looks like table 99 is ready.
We don't have a table 99.
Exactly.
Diabolical. I love it.
So, how are things going with that new hot fling of yours?
Don't mention it. That hot fling's been cold and floppy for days.
Ew. I did not like that visual. What happened?
They caught feelings.
That fast? Well, can't blame them.
No, but desperate is always a bad look.
What do you mean you couldn't find the table? They are clearly marked.
Of course there's no table 99. How big do you think this place is? She said 19. You know, you have to be a good listener and take orders. Are you sure you've done this before?
You can't just rely on a pretty face to get you through life, babe. You gotta put in the work too. Now get out to that table. Can't keep the customers waiting.
And after that, you need to burp the kegs. They're low on foam. You don't know how? I thought this wasn't your first rodeo. Perhaps you are just a clown.
Burp the kegs? Where did you come up with that?
Don't worry, I've got loads more where that came from.
We are awful. They look even cuter when they're grumpy, though.
What, you're gonna try and flirt with them after you made them go to the wrong table?
You made them go burp the keg. Tell me who has a better chance.
You think so? Wanna make a bet?
A bet on what?
I bet that I can make them do something even weirder if they're still wanting to go out with me.
Alright, you're on. So we have to make them do one more silly ass thing. And then see who they want to go out with. Alright. It's on like Donkey Kong.
You say things like that, and that's why I'm gonna win.
Whatever. Alright, so we need something subtle but stupid. Something that sounds just real enough.
I've got it. I'll send them to the bar for the bar key. Tell them we need it to reset the soda gun.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Nobody wants to look dumb, so they'll just nod and go ask for it.
Exactly. Watch this. Hey, newbie, quick favor. Can you run to the bar and ask for the bar key? Just say it's to reset the soda gun before the rush hits. Yeah, tell them Mira needs it urgently. The bartenders will know what you mean.
You bitch. You're lucky I didn't sell you out for that.
God, I wish I could see the face when they ask. The bartenders are gonna lose it.
I give it 5 minutes before they're back here red as a tomato. You still feeling confident about that bet, Valerie?
Are you kidding? Just send them to humiliate themselves, and they still smiled at me. I'm totally winning.
We'll see. Loser has to take the closing shift Sunday.
Fine. But when I win, you're wearing the lobster costume for the kid's birthday party next week.
You're evil.
And you love it. So, how's school going? Still creeping on that older professor?
I'm not creeping on anyone. All I said was he's a silver fox.
Okay, creep. Well. Look who's back.
Oh no, don't tell me they didn't have it. That's so weird. The soda gun's gonna be totally uncalibrated now.
What did they say when you asked for the bar key? Oh, wait, why are you so mad? It's not a good look. Chill out, it was just a joke.
You poor thing. I wish we could have seen you stomping up to the bar like you're on a mission. Clipboard energy and everything.
To be fair, you did look very determined.
And really, really cute. Even if you were asking for a tool that doesn't exist.
I'm impressed you didn't crawl into the walk-in and hide. You've got guts.
See, this is all part of the job training. If you can survive our little rites of passage, you'll be fine here.
Besides, we only prank the ones we like. If we didn't care, we wouldn't bother.
Aww, look at us bonding already. Traumatizing you and complimenting you? What a night.
Now go bust table 12 before I make you ask the kitchen for left-handed thongs.
Ooh, or a bucket of steam.
You quit? Sounds like a personal problem.
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I think that's a new record. Maybe management is right and people just don't want to work.
Well, so much for our bet.
I wouldn't want to go with someone who can't handle a little hazing.
Totes. No. Now that they left, I guess we have to get to work.
Lame.
Hello. Yeah, this is Mira. Uh-huh. Wait, what?
What is it?
They said someone reported us for harassing the new hire. Management wants to have a conversation in the office. Now.
Are you serious?
We'll be right there. Apparently, the new hire told them we sent them to a table that doesn't exist and made them burp the kegs.
Shit. Do you think we can?
They'd have like 0 employees then.
Hello? What? Gotcha. It's Newbie.
Oh, it was them all along?
You dirty dog.
Well, color me impressed.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.